I picked up this beauty during my Euro trip last February, and I have used her for a while on the trip and then some more ever since I got back. This is my first impression of the Bottega Veneta Jodie bag. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elle. I make videos about all the nicer things in life. So if you are into that, please consider like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Now let's get into the video. This is the classic size, or previously known as the small size, in one of their popular colors, fondant or dark brown. I realized this about myself, that I particularly don't really like stark black bags. I have one, two, but I prefer lighter / non-black neutrals on myself. As you can see, I'm in basically all pastels, so technically I can use this, but on camera it does look very dark. This is the biggest bag in my luxury bag collection, and it's a hobo shoulder style bag, which, to be honest, I would never consider it for myself, but I've always considered adding bags that can be used in multiple ways, either as top handle, crossbody, and or as a shoulder bag. But I am in that point in my bag collection that I would diversify my options. So before I actually make this purchase, I make sure it ticks all of my criteria. So I'm gonna put on the screen the bag criteria that I had before buying this bag. Not really making sure it's a fancy tote or / a hobo bag. I just want something designer that's a bit bigger than my other bags. Technically, it's a medium-sized bag because you can fit more than your essential items and then some more. I can fit my 11-inch iPad here, but it will give you a square shape because it will fill up the empty space. So it will end up being like this instead of like being slouchy like this. Definitely can use during travel because it's big, it's easy, you can fill it up super nice. It's comfortable shoulder bag because you can, like, this leather here is thick, so when you do put it on your shoulder, it's nice and comfy. And I like this knot here, so because whenever I use a shoulder bag, I can definitely hold on to something, you know, when using it. Again, in durable leather, even though it's lambskin, it's hardy. It's not like a soft, it's not a smooth lambskin per se, but it's very hardy, and the insides are leather as well. Again, it's in a neutral color, so fondant or dark brown, and it can match a lot of my outfits. And lastly, I must love it, and I can imagine it wearing this years to come. Now let's get into the bag itself. The leather on the bag is a dream. I currently have stuff inside here, so you can see like how slouchy it can get. It's so soft, it's so moldable, and you can just see I'm not representing this very well. So this is how I usually use a bag. You can see it's a big drop shoulder, and my items are at the bottom here. At first, the bag hasn't molded into itself yet, so it was still kind of stuck in its shape. I will show you the first few days that I'm wearing the bag in Europe, but definitely it has softened after each wear. I will include a couple of pics of myself wearing the bag. So far, there's no visible wear and tear, on the edge of the leather strips, because that's the only thing that concerns me before I make the purchase. On the body of the bag, it has like no problem of that, but actually maybe just on the shoulders, you can see just slight, especially like underneath these flaps, like it doesn't look so good. But again, you put this on your shoulder, it's gonna rub on your clothes and your arms, so it's the only wear, like significant wear, I say, for the bag. But over time, I do concern, since there's no finish on the edge of the leather strips, the that makes this bag like beautifully made. But this particular bag does come with the certificate of craft, the COC, so it's a warranty that offers complimentary care service of their products in the product's lifetime. So it's a nice insurance whenever you buy a very expensive bag, to be honest. What fits? This bag can hold a lot, but not the kitchen sink, if you get what I mean. Definitely your essentials and some extras. So camera, extra tote bags, a small size water bottle, and maybe a mini iPad too. Again, I have the 11-inch iPad Air. It fits, but it does make it look boxy, which is not the look that I personally like for this bag. However, just because it's a big hobo bag that fits a lot, if you do pack it full, it won't give you the effortless slouch bag that's synonym with the style of the bag. I'm currently using this bag for the week, so I'm gonna show you what's like currently inside my bag. And also, this zip is still a bit stiff, so I rarely use it with the zip closed. So this is what's the inside of my bag currently. A pouch with like small knickknacks. My current wallet, this is the Dior saddle wallet. It has a gusset, so it fits a lot. And lastly, another pouch. So, inside this pouch has power banks, cables, a lotion, and a handheld fan. So it fits everything inside here, and technically it's empty. Okay, so this is what it looks like when empty. So it still gives you that slouch because it has been worn in. So this side is the front of the bag, as you can tell, and this is the back of the bag. I mostly prefer to use my shoulder bags on my right side. So yeah, again, there are more shots of me wearing this. So yeah, I did get the like personalized alphabet plaques to stick it. I think about adding 2 more, but not sure, but we'll see. Yeah, this bag has been out for a few years already, and there's tons of reviews on the bag on YouTube or on TikTok, so you can find them easily. I just adding 1 more to that pile. Would I influence you to get the bag? If you have the need for the bag in your closet, and you just want something texture, because that's what I'm looking for when I'm thinking about this bag, because it added texture to my outfits, because most of my outfits are crisp, like this style of blouse, so it's very smooth, very crisp. Mostly I dress on the casual side, so this just add a little bit more dimension to my outfits. Then yes, go for it. Again, there's always gonna be similar inspired looking bags in the market, so you can definitely test it out. However, leather wise, there are no comparison. Also, I don't really see this particular bag in the resale market in Malaysia that I follow anyway. I do see like the vintage version of this. Again, this is the newer version from the house, but there are other hobo style bags that has the weave in the resale market. I had this bag for 2 months, 2 to 3 months already. I have this bag for 2 to 3 months now, and I still in the honeymoon phase with it. Definitely I will make an updated review of this bag in a couple of months or maybe a year. And if you have questions, please comment down below, and I will try to answer them again in the comments section. That is it for today's video, and I hope you find this video informative and hope to see you on the next one. Bye.